Hi, welcome to Off the Ranch. Howdy, y'all. Mikey and I are out here cutting some cedars today. We're trying to make room for the goat pen. Showed it to you a while back. We cleared the fence line where we want it to be, but now we need to just go through. Actually, this part's really open, but it gets really thick in there to where like goats wouldn't even be able to get through. And I'd like for grass to kind of grow, so we're gonna start chopping cedars. And we've been chopping cedars, but I think we need to get a wood chipper or something too and chip them all up so it kind of has something to compost. But first, we just gotta make it through, so we're just gonna be chopping some cedars today. Could really use your help, Demolition. Come on, it's gonna be fun. It won't be fun, but come on. We're gonna use a bobcat to help drive in the post. It's just super rocky out here, so we needed to clear like an 8-foot wide berth here so we can get a bobcat up and down this channel. So we have one fence line done. We're gonna tie into this fence down here, but we need to make fences on 3 out of 4 sides. So 1 done, 2 to go. We got some oak trees over here, Spanish oak, nestled in with the cedars. All the big cedars like this that are not right in the fence line, we're gonna leave. We're just gonna trim so that goats can get under them. All the oak trees, we're gonna leave. We'll go around them just because there's tons of cedars out here and the oaks are really nice and pretty. Cedars they'll give good shade, but they really take a lot of water. And this ground needs as much as it can get out here on this hillside because all the dirt has just washed away. So that's the plan. We're gonna this is the 3rd line now. Keep clearing this, get these cedars out of the way, and then we just start going through the middle of the pen, getting all the little cedar bushes out. Stuff like this we'll just totally chop out, leave the roots in the ground to keep erosion, but chop the top off so it dies, and then the big cedars we'll just trim into big trees so they'll have shade and it'll be pretty, and maybe grow some grass underneath it. That's the plan anyway. We're gonna have to feed these goats a lot, I think, to start out, but time will tell.
The real question is, does a tree make a sound? It falls in the hills of hill country and squishes a squirrel?
Is the squirrel screaming part of the tree falling, or is that the tree sound or the squirrel sound? That's the real question.
That is a real question. I'm not sure. It still made a sound.
Because like, what if the squirrel is not trying to scream, but the air from his lungs, when the tree squishes his lungs, pushes air through his vocal cords?
It's a valid point.
Like, is that a tree sound or is that a squirrel sound? We don't.
Both.
Both.
It's a tree sound.
Comment below. Mikey, watch out! I think we're done cutting fence line now. I need to build them like some kind of shed out here. I think we're just gonna get 3 goats for now and make them just pets for the kids. Each kid gets a goat, and then maybe later if we want, we'll make a bigger fence. This is gonna be about 2 acres fenced right here. Later we'll make a bigger fence if we want to have a herd of goats or something. But I need to figure out a shed and water, and that's pretty much it. Fence, shed, water, and we can have some goats out here. So that is the goat pen. So you can see why it needs to just be thinned out. So we're gonna thin all that out so goats can get around easy. So we can find goats. If somebody's hurt, we can go figure out where they are. That kind of thing. It's gonna be a lot more work. We're just gonna do that slowly though. We just had to get this fence line plowed today because I think my welder buddy Brandon's gonna come over here and he's gonna do the fence for me. He used to do that before he started a welding job. So Texas is actually cooling down, which is nice when we go chainsawing in the morning like this. It's not super crazy hot, but it still is warm, and so it's nice to have a pool to jump into after a hot workout. Also, I got my Texas speed shirt on. Burnout King. Gotta wear this thing non-stop till the next burnout competition, just so people know who the Burnout King is. I can't find my 2 most prized possessions. Aha! There's one. Where's the other one? There it is. Hey, Mare.
Did you just call me a possession?
I said you're my most prized possession. Hey, is that Linc Active?
No, I'm flattered.
Are you wearing Linc Active? It's on sale for 50% off. Today only. Listen, they helped me chainsaw down there. They were with me the whole time. And so I want to do them a solid. If your wife wants to look amazing in some active wear, it's online. Linked in the description. 50% off. 1 or 2 days.
I don't. This is news to me. So
24 hours. You heard it here first, folks. Also, we figured out what's wrong with this grill. So the igniter is not working correctly. So you're supposed to push in, and through that little hole it gets red, but it's not working. But if I pull this knob off and then I push in through that little hole, it's still not working. Okay. The igniter's messed up. Now we can't even get him to work. Usually we could take the knob off.
So maybe it wasn't our fault.
Well, it would definitely, it's messed up because you could take the knob off and push this down further and then it would connect and you could see it getting brighter in there. It would start glowing. But it's supposed to just do it with this. So these knobs are screwed up. So we were trying to get it and then all of a sudden it lit when it was full of propane and went boom. So yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. But it's just these 2 knobs on this thing do not work.
Put something in there to...
Yeah, maybe, but I can't even get the other side to work now. So that's working. So you're supposed to just push down on here. Oh, this side's working now. They're just a bad switch here where they sometimes work and sometimes don't. The magic is that there is no fire. My office, here's the deal. It's a little messy. Just disregard that. So I don't love the way it's set up right now, and I've been trying to figure out how to make it better. And so what I have here is my big Zydax gaming computer. This thing's huge, but it's awesome, but it's hidden right now. It's hiding back there in the corner, which is fine. It kind of flows good, but also it looks really cool and it's worth showing off. But what I really don't like about this is these 2 monitors that I have for it block the rest of the room. If I'm sitting here at this desk editing or whatever, and someone else comes and sits, ideally we're gonna get couches there. We just haven't got them in yet. But so ideally someone else, would be hanging out over there. I can't see them there. So it would make a lot more sense if I put my gaming rig over here. I don't really know that I need 2 monitors on that. So I was thinking what if I just put 1 monitor there, maybe I mount the other monitor up there. And this thing is so big, the only place that my computer would fit would be right here. Problem is, it's not small. So let's put that there, leave room for wires in the back. It's a good 29 inches long, which would come, let's see, going from, you gotta go from that trim right there. 29 inches is right there. It would stick out that far, because it won't fit under this desk. So it would stick out all the way to there. Actually, I could put it on the desk. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It's unconventional. I'll put it here first, but I think I'm gonna hate it sticking out this far. And if it's on the desk, it also lights up and looks really cool. it might look really good. And then I would make this desk just my, you know, I'd have a lamp. This is where I'd do like any writing stuff. This is where I'd set up laptops if I just wanted to like do some quick stuff on a laptop. And then I'd still be able to converse with whoever's hanging out with me in my office. Or just, it also just, these things really block everything. Can't see anything over there. I'm complaining about nothing, but I've been having like this for a while because I wanted this to work because that computer just sits so perfectly over there behind the desk. It really fits well that I was like, yeah, my big computer goes on this desk, but I really want it on this desk. Okay, I'm gonna move it here first, and then I'm gonna hate it here, and I'm gonna try to lift it up here, which is gonna be hard because it's very heavy. That actually fits better than I thought it would. Problem is, the cool side is there, where it has all the lights and everything looks awesome in there, and they got 50 BMG shells and Demolition Ranch stuff. This side is not as cool, but it does fit pretty good. And I could run everything behind there, have monitors there. I could even pull a shelf up and have an inside monitor there, or build a thing up there and have 2 monitors stacked right there. I feel like I gotta try to put it on a shelf though. Right over there, we could put the printer above it, have the thing there. It could look cool. Dude, how tall is this thing? 32-ish? Oh yeah, I think a printer would fit above that. Dude, it almost, that shelf's kind of in the perfect spot right there. Just notice this airplane. I just found this in my office the other day. It says open on it. And I looked at it and it says, what are you doing? So apparently one night when I was editing or something, Lincoln chunked a paper airplane in here and then ran off. He's a funny dude. That thing weighs like 100 pounds. It is so big and beefy and heavy. And I had to lift it up to like here. Now, the problem is I put it there just because this one's closer to the door and like it's kind of a little more hidden there and like people have to walk in and then they'll see it. The problem is all the wires have to go from there to there. I don't know if they're long enough to make it all the way around. If they're not, I'll have to put it on this side because my computer monitors will be here, all the, you know, stuff, the keyboard, the mouse, also the plug is down there in the center as well. So everything has to run to the center and it's running from the back of that thing. I had to unscrew a shelf out of there. So I'm gonna start hooking up wires now and see if they all make it because I like it better on that side. And I think it's good. It has enough room to where the fans will all work. So it has fans everywhere. It has fans on the front, fans on the top. You can see there's a radiator up there. There's a radiator here. This is a water cooled, which I actually need to add some coolant in here. But a big water cooled system. So radiator, 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 radiator. And these have enough room to move air all around them, which is awesome. It also has a little standoff plate on the back so it won't be able to go all the way against the wall. So it's got enough room and it fits freaking perfect in here. I freaking love it. Now, do the wires reach? And we could technically just get longer wires if they don't. But I'd like to do it with all the stuff I have here so I could have it all hooked up today. Dude, that looks good. And I think put a printer up above that, have all that stuff right there. Dude, I love it. Problem number 1, the main power cord won't fit through that tiny hole. So we're just gonna run the main power cord right out the back. And I think it'll be hidden enough that that will work. But we shall persevere. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and basically what I'm doing in here. Build Rome. Like the nerdy computer gamer version of Rome. It's gonna look so cool. I just got everything hooked up, like wired and everything to make sure everything reaches and it's all good. Turned it on and it's good. So I'm gonna put a couple speakers around here too, get my headphones over there, and I had to put a new mouse because they had a longer cord. I think it's all gonna work. So once I get the rest of the wiring hooked in, push that back in the hole, and then I gotta figure out a way to shove this whole thing back, and I hopefully don't scratch the floor, but if it scratches, it scratches. I don't really know what to do about that. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna do some more wiring and then we'll start just shoving. I got it plugged in there. It's so good. It just pushed it all back. It's great, except this freaking power cord, it's gonna annoy me. Like, it's just every time I see it, which will be every time I walk in here, I'll be reminded that I didn't do it 100% correctly. I could have done it better. So I'm gonna actually pull it all back out, drill a bigger hole, route this through the back too, just so it's clean. I mean, like, look how freaking clean this is. There's just no wires, except for that one wire. What a deal. If you're looking to have work done on your home, call Matt. While others get the job done all right, Matt gets the job done all right. Not the best model, I'll come up with a better one. Done. I'll show you more in a second, but the sun's shining on it. It just doesn't look as cool because it's so bright with the sun coming down through that window. But my Zydax code from when I got this computer is still alive. It's go to zydax.com/demo ranch. I'll put that in the description, and the code is demo ranch, and you get 3% off all your Zydax purchases. So that's been going for like, I think I've had that computer over a year. I just haven't talked to y'all about that, but okay, don't show you yet. You want to go out and try the bow?
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna shoot this vortex box. This is the bow that we bought, I think at Walmart, when we were trying to get the rope swing in the tree. And yeah, you got it on the other side?
Oh yeah.
Yep, there you go. So we'll see what Lincoln can do, see if we can hit that box. He's been asking me to shoot the bow, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. All right, what you got? I've given him 0 instruction. Whoa, nailed it. Dang. Got it good. All right, Annie. Think you can do that good?
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, right over the top. Here you go. Right here, right here. Try this time just putting 2 fingers on that string. Actually, I have a release I should get for y'all. Makes it easier to. It's got like a little trigger. Just 2 fingers, one above and one below. There you go. And just try to pull them off super easy. Ooh, nailed it!
Right.
Dang, you killed it and stuck it into the ground so it can't get it. Can't talk. So it can't get away.
I think.
Oh, man. You ready to see some skills?
You're supposed to hold it like this, not like
You don't know. You're just a kid. You don't understand.
Yeah, we do.
This one is going to do so good.
I've been to his
I was holding it
hill
upside
garden.
down the whole time. There's the problem. Oh, so it does need to go that way. Listen, guys. Your dad's a pro. This is not a real one. A real one, I would have nailed it.
Did it actually like go through it?
It hit the side of it.
Oh.
All right, my kids are better at shooting a bow and arrow than me. Big whoop. Okay, you guys got to see awesome hill country sunset tonight, and get to see this awesome desk setup. Dude, it looks so good. So as you can see, every one of those fans in this thing is all lit up. Open up so you can see it even better. And they got, I mean, like they custom did this thing all up for me. It was so cool. But all these fans are spinning and lit up. So good. So there it is. We got the desk, that half, all done. I got my printer up there. That actually, that's an NFT, but then they made a physical form of it. That is the first NFT I ever got. Someone just gave it to me, and they gave it to me back when I didn't know what NFTs are. I've had that for, I don't know, maybe about a year now. And so I keep that up there, even though I think it's a very ugly NFT. I keep it up there just to make me think about NFTs more, because I know something big is coming. I mean, I think something big is already happening with them, but it's a reminder to me that NFTs are a big deal and to watch them. So I've been watching them for a year. since I've got my first NFT. What do you think, Link? Play some Call of Duty now, some Forza? You like it? It's pretty sweet. So I got that all set up over there. I've got this desk set up, and now if we do, once we get couches in here and get all this figured out, I can take my laptop off the desk or fold it down, and then, you know, it opens up the room. It doesn't have 2 monitors sitting here, which I think is great. Now, how do I put another monitor right above that? I think that's my next plan.
What?
Yeah, double monitors. Would be sweet, right? Or maybe I just get a bigger one that'll totally fill that gap, because it looks kind of tiny in this big desk. Also, look at my cable management. I got everything totally hidden. So as you can see, there's a lot of room around this computer, and I'm gonna probably figure out a place to hang my headphones here, so that they're like there and, you know, nice and tidy. And then you can't see any cables around this thing at all. Unless you look way back here, you can, I mean, but it's dark. You can't see cables back there. And then these cables are all hidden as well. They all sneak behind. And I actually didn't have zip ties, so I just kind of, you know, used some like wire ties. I'll get some zip ties later and really do a good job, but everything is hiding down there. This is my sound control here, so I can plug in my headphones, or I can plug in these little speakers. I actually need to get some bigger, better speakers too, and like a subwoofer, I think, so it sounds really good. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for brands on that. But I try to make it like all clean and nice and tidy. And then I'm going to also run power into here and make this drawer my charging station. So I'm gonna have all these wires all clean and nice and tidy, where I'll just not have to do this. Like I plug in my camera batteries over here and hang them. I want power in this drawer with all my drone charging station, GoPro charging, my main cameras, like everything. And it's all neat and tidy out of the way. That's the plan. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Got a couple big episodes coming later this week, which you're really going to like. And I hope to see you there. I love you. I'll see you next time.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.